So welcome to Workflow Wednesdays. This is Melody. I'm your host. I am the founder of the Processpreneur and the founder of the Course Consultant. And today I'm just kicking off a great chance to talk all about how to get involved with the community, get accountable for your goals, and really get the support you need to build out a sustainable business to grow your recurring revenue. So every single week, on Wednesdays from 3 to 4, I host these co-working hours. These hours are a great chance for you to get one-on-one support, get accountable for what it is that you're working on, whether it's writing a new book, launching a new course, building that next thing that's going to sustain you, your lifestyle, and your business. So if you are brand new to co-working days, I actually host these inside of Gobrunch. Gobrunch is a virtual platform that allows you to connect up with me, ask questions, hang out in a virtual workspace. So I'm going to hop right into the platform and show you exactly what I am referring to. So let's take a deep dive into what this looks like. So right here is the co-working room. This co-working room is founded on Gobrunch, and it's a great platform. Last week we had about 3 to 4 people join me inside of the community so they can hang out. And what you're going to do is you're going to choose a seat right here. You'll be prompted to log in with Google or Facebook. I think there's also another way to sign in via email. And then you're going to pick your face or your avatar, and then you're going to choose a seat. There is an option here which allows me to allow mics and also to allow circle cams. And if you joined me last week, I kind of shared with you how you can enable your face. So right here you can see this is asking me if I can use my face. This is my face. You can see it right here. And you can also take a look here to see the circle cam. So the circle cam is quite fun. This is where you can join me and just chat. It's a really great place to connect. Likewise, there is also the microphone, which asks which microphone you want to use. So you can actually turn your mic on and or off. And actually, last week we had Dr. Lynetta actually join me right here on the little area. So what I'm going to do is I know some people were getting a little bit confused about the time, so my apologies about the time zone. Sometimes I think Facebook gets confused because I'm in Arizona and it can be a little confusing. But first off, now that I've given you a tour around the space, I wanted to share with you some quick things that you need to think about when creating your own co-working. So why do I care about co-working? Co-working is a great chance for you to reconnect with your membership founders. Maybe you have a group coaching program that it's actually time to implement for the curriculum. I find that a lot of the times business owners do already know what they need to do in order to achieve the results, but it's actually getting things accomplished in a great format where people can ask questions, gain accountability, and achieve and celebrate goals collectively that people really need. So that's why I host these co-working days. The other thing I want to just mention with you is that co-working gives you the ability to have good conversations. Even if you're doing quiet co-working, you can still have conversations within a chat area. It's another great chance to reconnect with students who maybe are struggling over specific concepts. There are a few different ways that you can use co-working in your own business. So let me know. I'd love to know in the comments if you use co-working for your business, for your membership, or your group coaching program. So quickly, I'm going to share with you some agenda items. If you are just tuning in via live stream, make sure that you drop in the comments any questions that you have about workflows. But I want to show you some quick things that you can use today to get started with your own workflows. All right, so I am going to pop in and show you a little tip on repurpose, and that is how to repurpose your existing videos. So if you're someone who is maybe creating some content on social media, here's a quick thing that you can learn about how to repurpose your videos within repurpose.io, one of my favorite tools. So let's go ahead and pop back over here. So I'm actually inside of Repurpose, And in Repurpose, you're going to see these workflows. These workflows are incredibly easy to set up. You can do everything essentially from the ground up. So let's check back here. I'm going to keep my microphone on in case somebody decides to pop in here. So first off, to actually get started, we want to create a new workflow. And if you're inside of my membership, the Recurring Revenue membership, I just released a new course on how to get started with this. You're going to then create a workflow with two existing connections. The first connection that's probably the easiest to do is TikTok. If you're not already on TikTok or you've been planning to get on TikTok but don't know where to get started, I definitely recommend checking out the On Video membership by Elise Dharma. I'm in the membership and it's a great way to get started, get ideas on what to create, and also identify some captions to get people to go to the next step with you. So I connected up TikTok to YouTube Shorts, and essentially what this allows you to do is it will republish my TikTok videos directly onto the YouTube Shorts area. Now this is really good for two reasons. One, I don't have to manually schedule and publish those videos. And number two, I don't need to worry about having to customize it with the change of the format. The only thing I will mention is if you want to do it manually, you can absolutely do that if you want to change some of the captions, the hashtags, etc., because it is its own platform. So that is a really cool tool. Now, the other thing I want to mention to you is that there is a template. And so what I like to do is to create a Facebook template based off of a size for repurposing existing content for my YouTube videos. And so if you're watching this and you're wondering about how I create some of my videos, one of the cool things that I do is I use this tool called Repurpose. And what this does is it allows me to customize the look and feel, and it will pre-populate this area on the screen to allow me to publish a snippet of the video. So I do that quite frequently, and I'll show you exactly how I use it within this workflow. So if we head back over to Workflow, I can show you here that I have a YouTube to Facebook publishing workflow. So let's see here. YouTube to Facebook video. Okay, so let's take a look and view this content. This is actually manual, and the reason why is because I do not want to have some of the content from my caption pushed to the Facebook video. And the reason why is because it is a little bit confusing for people to see some of the hashtags in there. So what I am going to do, I'm going to just share my screen. People can kind of see if they kind of stop by. So what I recommend doing is to set up your workflow from YouTube to Facebook. And then what you're going to do is you're going to edit and update the snippets. There's a full detailed breakdown inside of my membership, but essentially it's going to ask you what are the clips that you want to be edited from this video. And then from there, what you're going to do is take the snippets. You can preview the snippets by playing the snippets, and then you can apply that template. It's pretty neat. What is great about this is that you do not have to reformat it. So you can see here that it's pulling the template, it's taking my clip, and it's pushing it into this video section right here, which is so nice. So I don't have to do this manually. I don't have to bring this into an editing software. It simply does it for me right here. So today, I actually need to get into my video area and edit all of these videos, add some captions, repurpose it, make sure that the remainder of these specific videos is going to have the right types of clip, that it's going to play back correctly, and that it's also going to have the right captions, because I don't want it to have the exact same captions as what I have on YouTube. So definitely make sure that if you're going to use Repurpose, that you check out this replay so that you can recall how to follow the steps for your YouTube to Facebook page workflows. It's really, really fun once you set it up. You're going to save so much time. And honestly, because I work with clients most of the day, I tend to often to find I don't have a lot of time to edit captions and repurpose content by resizing it because that's no fun. So, today I just shared with you a really quick tip on how to utilize repurpose.io to customize and resize your social media videos if you're on YouTube or if you're using video types of podcasts. This is a great tool for you to check out. I'll leave a link in the live stream in the comments area so you can join me, but definitely make sure that you take a look at this software. There is a free trial that you can check out, but I highly recommend that you take a peek around to see how you can use it to save some time. All right. Okay, so now that we have that taken care of, I am going to go ahead and work on a few items. So what I'm going to do is I am going to set up a timer. And one of the best timers that I have is the Pomodoro Timer. So I often really like to use these Pomodoro timers, which is really great if I am trying to focus on a specific task. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back over the screen here for the Pomodoro method, and I'm just going to time myself for 25 minutes, and you're welcome to join at any time. So if at any point you have any questions, go ahead and drop those in the comments. I'd love to hear from you what questions you have for me, what types of workflows you're working through, and if you're looking for more accountability, I hold these events every single Wednesday. I did send my reminder out a little bit late this week, but it's a great chance for us to connect up so we can support each other as we're working through content. So today I'm working on updating my membership content and also building out some content for my emails for my newsletter. Those two things are the things that I want to accomplish today. If you have anything that you're working on, feel free to drop some comments because I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. 24 minutes on the clock. I'm going to bring this back over here. Okay. So you can see what I'm up to and what I'm doing now that I'm sharing my screen. Let's see if I can share a specific screen. All right, so now that we are sharing that screen, it's just going to be quiet co-working. Like I said, you're welcome to drop in anytime. Let me know in case you have any questions. All right, now it is just going to be about 30 minutes. We'll get started and get going here. And it's just going to be quiet for about 30 minutes or so, and then we'll come back and check in to see if anyone has questions. Ben says, hooray! Thanks for watching, Ben. Literally just doing co-working in this room. You're welcome to join me. Okay, sorry, there's like a feedback loop. So, there was another comment that somebody left. Chris, I'm pretty sure you you asked this. So, Chris asked, "Will Facebook count this as an organic post, or have you noticed any deprioritization?" Yeah, I am not a Facebook groups or organic post social media person, so I can't really tell you whether or not that the video is going to be going. Hold on, let me see. Is my microphone on? Yep, my microphone is on. Yeah, so Chris, welcome to the room. Thanks so much for joining me inside. But to answer your question about the deprioritization, I don't think that I would be the best person to answer that. Um, I'm wondering if you meant like my repurpose video or if you were talking about something else in terms of like the actual stream itself. So, yay, that link worked. Okay, great. Awesome. Thanks for being inside here, Chris. So, earlier in the conversation, in the introduction, I kind of gave a little bit of a tour. So, just as a quick reminder, I'm going to share my screen. Let me see how much time I have here on this timer. I've got about 15 minutes on this timer. And basically, the purpose of this conversation is that you can join me, basically get accountability for what you're working on, any projects. Last week we had several people join in, but I didn't send the reminder email as early as I did last week. So I think a couple of people are pretty busy. So I'm going to try to get the reminder email out sooner this week, next week. So let's, yeah, the Repurpose app is what I was referring to, whether Facebook saw as organic posts or not. Oh, yeah, yeah. Definitely if you've got it, I would try using it again because they just recently started pushing out more API features, one of them including a ability to post reels. So, while pushing it to the other platform, I'm not exactly sure about how that would work in terms of what the algorithm looks like. I would definitely take a look to see if some of the features would help you save some time. Okay, so to share my screen really quickly, yeah, definitely. It's all about saving time for sure. So, a quick tour. If you want to use your microphone, you can absolutely do that. Your microphone should be available to turn on. So just drop down here and then click on the microphone. It doesn't pull into the stream, what I've noticed. So if you decide to talk, the people on the stream really can't hear you. It's just me because it's pulling through my speakers. Um, and then if you want to turn your circle cam on, you can. If not, just type in the chat. What are you working on? How can I support you? We'll just be working for another 15 minutes or so quietly. I'll check in after that 15-minute mark. And then if there's follow-up questions or people decide to pop in, you're more than welcome to. All right, so perfect. I see some people in the chat. Chris is chatting with me. Let's see if anybody in the chat area has asked me to join. I might need to share with Chris where the link is. Not seeing those same options, but no worries. Let's see here. Let's try again. All right, so let's see here. So yeah, so right here, if you like click on your face, you should be able to see a little microphone, but it should be right here at the bottom. There's a little option that will say mic or circle cam, but totally fine if you don't want to join via microphone, totally up to you. I'm gonna pop back into the 12-minute mark and then I'll just be here to answer questions while you're working on. Got it. Yep. Feel free to join in and ask a question at any time. Awesome. So Chris is working on some course offerings. That is perfect. I am working on my course curriculum content planning. And one of the things that I do is I create a curriculum calendar for themes and things that people can talk about for their newsletters. And I find that a lot of people forget about all these really trending topics. And so what I did was I actually researched this in Google Trends. And what you can do is look at trends over the last year during specific months. And obviously, some of those will not be timely, but it's helpful to kind of see like what trends were happening during that time. So I actually put together a Google Trends for 2022. If you look back, it's flashbacks to some of the most popular memes, which is like the Suez Canal meme, Squid Game meme. Back to school is a common trend to take a look at. So August is going to be some really cool, exciting things. And it's good to kind of think about what new goals that someone might have. So it looks like some friends that are joining us on YouTube. If you're joining here on YouTube or if you're joining us from LinkedIn, just leave us a little comment in the post. I'd love to hear from you. Where are you streaming from? And then, do you have a course or membership? I'd love to know. Drop a comment in there. What are you working on? I really love to hear so many different kinds of memberships out there. Like one of my clients actually has a membership all about training dogs. So that's really fun. So I'm going to go ahead and continue working on this, and I'm going to keep my microphone off in the other co-working room. Got about 6 more minutes. Alrighty, we've just hit the 25-minute mark from the beginning. So what I am going to do is just wrap up with any questions. How are you feeling, Chris? Did we get anything done? Any new things that you were able to get accomplished? And likewise, for those folks who are joining me on the stream, what did you get accomplished? Did you get anything accomplished in your work today? I know sometimes it can feel really like a lot. So there's probably not any questions that I'm seeing on YouTube, but if you do, got a little bit done. Time does move fast, absolutely. So in recap for today, the purpose of this co-working is really just to establish, let's set aside a little bit of time to get some key work done. I am going to be streaming up until the hour. So from here on out, what I'm going to do is just share a quick tip. If you are brand new to the Course Consultant, or you're joining us here on the live stream on LinkedIn or YouTube or on Facebook, it can be easy to just see these videos and not connect up with me. But make sure that you subscribe to the Course Collaboration Directory. This is where I do host these events live, and you will get notified of these events. Next week, we'll be having a special event, and that's going to be all about how to connect, convert, and grow your course customers and keep them by referrals and networking. So you won't want to miss out on that event. It is on LinkedIn Audio. You can also join me inside of my group to chat and network. I do want to show you a quick course collaboration directory that I have that features some amazing folks. I thought I had it pulled up, but apparently I do not. Course collaboration directory. After I share with you how to access this, I do want to make sure that I highlight some of the users. And then afterwards, if there's anything that you have questions about, make sure that you reach out to me so I can support your connections and referral partners. Okay, so of course it decides it does not want to load fast. And I just clicked refresh. Course directory. If you have not found your next referral or partner, please make sure that you check out the course collaboration directory. This is a great chance for you to click on the image. Yesterday, I had the chance to stream on Miss Tanya's live stream channel, and we were talking all about creating great experiences for your customers. We were talking about my background, how I got started in my business, and you can actually look at the type of collaboration you're interested in participating in. So make sure that you check these and click on each image, and then it will indicate what's the best way to get started with that connection, because sometimes people don't really respond well. And then let's take a look who else. Chris is joining me here on the chat, so you can take a look. Chris, I'm featuring you. Got some different types of ways that you can join and learn more about Chris. Chris is looking for collaborations for affiliate partnerships and programs, guest podcasting, bundle collabs, summits, and speaking engagements. And you can also check out Marley. Marley is handling my Google advertisements, and she's looking for guest podcasting. So if you are someone who has a podcast that you're looking for someone who talks about Google ads, Facebook ads, or lead generation, definitely hit up Marley. Last but not least, Danielle. Danielle is the founder and CEO of her business, and she specifically helps thought leaders grow their podcast. And she has some really great tips and resources at wcpodcasters.co. She is actually looking for summits and speaking engagements, so check out her membership, Danielle at WC Podcasters. All right, so today we talked a lot about all the things that you can do to save time, save money, build profit, and grow your recurring revenue. What I'm going to do is conclude the live stream. For those of you who are watching live, thank you so much for watching. I know it's not that exciting to watch me co-work. That's why it's more fun if you actually come inside the room. So please come inside the room. I'd love to see you there. Please connect up with these amazing folks inside of the course directory. You can join for free by going to www.thecourseconsultant.com. Click on the button that says Member Directory. submit your information to get featured, and just like Chris, who joined me today, got a little bit of a shout out, and make sure that you introduce yourself in the group so you can network with others. All right, that's it for today's stream. Thanks so much for joining me and tuning in. I'm going to conclude and finish out with some quiet co-working inside the room. I'll chat with you next week, friends. See you later.